welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are diving headfirst into one of the most talked about endings in all of literature. I'm talking, of course, about the final chapter of Charles Dickens' Great Expectations. It's an ending that's, well, it's both haunting and hopeful, and we're going to unpack exactly what makes it so powerful and honestly, so unforgettable. So where does our story pick up? Well, it's after a long silence. 11 years have gone by since our hero, Pip, has even set foot back home. And you know, in 11 years, that's practically a lifetime of change. So, Pip is finally coming home. Picture this, it's a late evening in December, and he's heading back to the one place that was ever really home, the old forge. But it's not just the forge anymore. It's the warm, loving home of his two best friends, Joe and Biddy. And as he gets to the kitchen, just imagine what he sees. It's a scene of just perfect peace. There's Joe, maybe a little grayer around the temples, but still as strong as ever, just sitting there, smoking his pipe by the fire. It's this incredible moment where you realize that no matter how much the world has changed, the heart of this place, it's still the same.
But what he finds inside? Wow, it's a whole new life, one that's grown and flourished completely without him. Joe and Biddy, they're married now, and the house is just buzzing with the sounds of their two kids, a little girl, and, get this, a son they've named Pip, after him. It's such a sweet gesture, right? But it's also this quiet little punch to the gut, a reminder that the world didn't stop and wait for him.
Okay, so this whole homecoming thing, it's really the setup for a super important, quiet moment. Later on, after dinner, Pip has a real heart-to-heart with Biddy. And you have to remember, Biddy is the one person who has always seen right through him. And Biddy, because she's Biddy, she just gently asks him the question. The one question that has basically haunted Pip's entire adult life. She asks about her, about Estella. You know, the woman who was both his greatest dream and his deepest heartbreak. And Pip's answer, wow, this is a huge moment of growth for him. It might be one of the most important lines in the entire novel. He calls his lifelong obsession a poor dream. Think about that. He's finally admitting to himself and to Biddy that this great expectation tied to Estella, it was all just an illusion, and a destructive one at that.
Now, it's not like he's in the dark about her situation. He's heard the stories about her awful marriage to that brute Bentley Drummle, and that Drummle died a couple of years back. So, yeah, Estella is technically free. But here's the kicker. Pip's freedom, his peace of mind, it has nothing to do with her being available. He found his peace all on his own.
So, with his heart finally, truly settled, he feels this pull. He has to go back to the place where it all started, the source of all that turmoil, the grounds of the old Satis House, the very place that poor dream was born.
And the setting here is just perfect, so symbolic. The big, creepy Satis House, it's gone. All that's left are the ruins of a garden wall. I mean, what a perfect metaphor, right? It's just like their own pasts, broken, demolished, with all those childhood illusions torn down. And then, out of the twilight, a figure appears. And it's her. It's Estella. And her first words aren't just hello or long time no see. No, they're an admission of how much has changed. You can just feel that time and a whole lot of suffering have done their work on her. I mean, this is not the same Estella. This isn't the cold, cruel girl who was literally raised to break hearts. All those sharp edges, they've been worn down. Instead, Pip sees what he describes as a saddened, softened light in her eyes. And when they touch hands, he feels a touch of friendliness. For the very first time, ever.
And then comes this absolutely crucial confession. Estella finally admits that she's learned how to feel, but she had to learn it the hard way, through a ton of suffering. She finally gets it. She can finally understand the heart she was so careless with all those years ago. It's just this incredible moment of empathy and deep, deep regret.
So, all of this leads us to that famous ending, the one people have been arguing about for over a century. What now? What happens when these two completely changed people find each other again, standing in the middle of all these ruins?
Well, Pip offers something simple and honest, friendship. Just, we are friends. And Estella agrees, but she adds a little twist, and will continue friends apart. It's a cautious thing to say, right? Almost like she's still carrying the weight of everything that happened, all the pain she caused.
But that's not where Dickens leaves us. Not quite. As they walk out of that ruined garden, hand in hand with the mist rising all around them, Pip gives us the final, unforgettable line of the book. He says he saw no shadow of another parting from her. It's so hopeful, so poetic, and at the same time, so beautifully uncertain.
And that leaves us with this masterpiece of an ending. What does that line even mean? Does it mean they're going to live happily ever after? Or is it something deeper, that their souls, now that they've finally found peace, will always be connected no matter where they end up? In the end, Dickens leaves that final, great expectation, well, he leaves it up to us. It's for you to decide.